It's good to see you. Hello and welcome to this video. Tonight I wanted to show you this really special book I have called The Spectral Vision of Gothic Romance. So, as you can see, it's perfect for this season. A little spooky. And essentially, this is a book filled with the covers of mass market paperback books that are a little creepy, a little witchy, and in this case also related to romance. So Gothic romance novels, spooky romance novel covers. This is a book that was made, I'm trying to see if the name is here at all. It was made by a small publisher called Bibliomancer. My understanding of it is that there's this guy who, for fun, collected and collects actively these mass market paperback books and other books with kind of gothic, creepy, magical, mystical covers. And he has a huge collection of them. And his friend said to him one day, "Why don't you do something with those?" And so he began to compile them and curate them into these books. So this one is romance books. There's another one that's of masks. So creepy. I've only seen the cover, but it's so creepy. The first one, I believe, was called Spellbound. So it's about witches and spells. And the most recent one was called The Occult Eye. This is the only one I have, and I'm going to share it with you tonight. Because this person's work, I think, lies mostly in the collection and curation of these images. I'm not going to go through the whole book, but I will show you some random images from it and, trace a bit, over explain, and hopefully you enjoy it as much as I do. So, here's the first page. You can see here that this is number 317 of 333. Paperback Dreams and Nightmares on Earth from the Lost Library of Australis. This is another name that this person goes by. So if you're interested, look up Australis or Bibliomancer. I will leave links down below. Here we have a dark, spooky looking tree, a haunted house. Well, one assumes that it is haunted, with someone in this lit room looking out, and a woman dressed in purple with a black belt trying to escape through the forest. Here, on the other hand, we have a woman with light brown or auburn hair creeping into a cellar, some kind of dark dungeon or cellar. She's wearing a white nightgown and clutching the pearls she does not have. Also, if you're wondering, this is just a wooden chopstick. I don't know. I felt like that was what I should use. Okay, yes, all paperback covers are from the physical collection of Astraeus. And more information. All artwork in this book is the ownership of the respective copyright holder and is reproduced for historical purposes. Historical purposes. And here you can see a Bibliomancer's publication, limited first edition, Los Angeles, 2023 AD. Okay, I just kind of want to get beyond the title pages, so. Alright. This book is by Virginia Kaufman. And it's called A Haunted Place. I love the way this kind of castle-y turret figure is located on this land, but the land is adrift in the fog. This woman here is hiding from these hooded figures, and it says, trapped in a deserted French village, Jane must face her pursuers, be they living or dead. Excellent. Here we have A Mystery by Anthony Armstrong. A Room. I love this font. Oh my god. Wow. At the Hotel A blonde woman looking to the side. A dark building with some lit windows. The fun thing about these books is the recurring tropes and motifs that you see. This is the same as this, is the same as some of the other ones we already saw, and I love it. It says, a frightened young girl caught in a mysterious game of murder in an ancient Paris inn. Between these two, I think, don't go to France, I guess. The Kitty Telefair Gothic series, all series. Altar of Evil. Another great font. I love these little lines and these slants. Here, a woman in a red flowy outfit with very long legs is in a field being terrorized by bats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, like 23 bats, I would say, at least. She was cursed as a bride, bound to a vow of evil older than time. We love it. Not for her, but for the book, for the story. She did it for the plot. Okay, here we have a book called Angel Among Witches. Playing super hard into the good versus evil thing. She was a courageous nurse, but could she prevail against the evil forces of the occult? Spooky person, spooky dude. A woman, a nurse, we've learned, looking through the antlers of this animal. And another creepy castle-like house. I wonder what the text is like in some of these, you know, like is the story, is it good? Is it entertaining? I hope so. I would think so. Probably pretty formulaic, but entertaining. Okay, this title is beautiful. And this font, did you see this Q? Like, this Q is the most It's just amazing. It's the most interesting cue I think I've ever seen. And I love how it's sitting a little higher than the rest of the letters. So this is called Aquarius. Aquarius, My Evil, by Jean Anne Debray, or maybe Jean Anne Debray. Was she the guest or victim at the satanic celebration? Uh-oh, you definitely want to know what they hope to do with you before you go to the party. Some loose curls in her hair and a candlestick. Another animal with horns here, taxidermied, and a skull. So you just see things repeat and repeat. Here we have the waiting eyes by Evelyn Bond, with a horoscope by Sydney Omar, a zodiac Gothic, Aquarius. So this is just so well laid out. Like we saw the horns on the previous page, then here we have Aquarius, and then Aquarius again. I'm very curious. Very curious if it only has a horoscope for Aquarius in this book, or if it has a horoscope for all signs, and somehow Aquarius is just the feature of the story. My guess is just for Aquarius, maybe. It says, forecast. Treacherous romance, hazardous travel, beware of shattered ideals. So, I love the shape of this frame. A woman with, I don't really want to call this wind-swept hair because it looks like a tangled mess. Here she has the light right on her eyes, kind of the way they would do in the Munsters or the Addams Family, old school style. Do the light, or like film noir, like just on the eyes. And a big castle on a big cliff. Love the color of this sky. Maybe like, looks like it's dawn, but I don't know. Okay, another horoscope by Sydney Omar. Zodiac Gothic, Aries. Wow, I love this whole image together, and I love what she's wearing. This one is called Fear Stalks the Bayou by Juanita Coulson. Forecast. Travel perilous, romance passionate, beware of unseen forces. ... We have this beautiful frame again, kind of scalloped mirror type shape. I love this bolt of lightning. You can just feel like the tension crackling in the air. I love her black dress with the low scoop neck, little white lace peeking out. And again, her hair is a mess. Over here, we have a book called Besides, the Wench is Dead. Creepy house with a lit window, check. Woman in a pretty simple and pretty purple dress. Hair caught in the wind. This one's by Margaret Erskine, I think you would say, but I'm not sure. The Black Dog by Georgina Goff. It says, every time the big black dog appeared, someone died. Lottie feared she would be next. A big black dog with red eyes. A dark house back here. This is a Gothic novel of the psychic occult, in case there was any question. A blue dress and long dark hair with little bangs swept to the side. Here we have Black Wells, Ghost, great font by Angela Gray. This is Easy Eye, so larger type, non-glare paper. We love it. It's a Lancer Gothic original, never before published. We love that too. It says, a phantom playwright, haunted actress, Elaine Foster. Would he force her to play her death scene? Okay, so it's like a phantom playwright and a haunted actress. Would he force her to play her death scene? Writing in the tradition of Dorothy Daniels and Virginia Kaufman. I love that. She's just like, here are my influences. Come hang out. Okay, Black Wells and now Blackwood. The Blackwood Cult. I do think if I were going to read mass market paperback romances, kind of occult and gothic themed ones would probably be where it was at for me. Easy Eye, larger type, non-glare paper. Check, check. It says, a bizarre and ancient evil was blotting out Wendy's sanity and life. Could she stay and fight it in her own hometown? Never before published. She's one of the better expressions. Like, I like it's dynamic, the way she's looking. She's got a little check print jacket of some sort. Here we have a castle-y type house or building with one lit window. Suspicious. Again, our castle, no lights on this time, because this is Bride by Candlelight by Dorothy Eden. She's a candle on a long candlestick. And some frills on her neckline. A little bit of a bang here. A little teasing in her hair. Oh, I love this creepy gate. This was just 95 cents. Oh wow, I love both of these. The autumnal vibes, the kind of olivey brown greens. They look so beautiful together. Here we have a big castle, like proper castle. Here we have a tiny creepy house, castle-esque. A novel of modern witchcraft. This is Bride of Darkness. I love the combination of this bold, stand-up straight kind of font with this slightly curly-cued but still simple, no-nonsense little of by Marjorie Lawrence. It says, beneath the lovely facade of a modern young wife lurked the evil specter of a witch, as ancient and indestructible as time. Epic. She looks powerful. We love her. Right? Yeah. Awesome cape. And we have Bright, Deadly Summer. This spooky woman looking down, like her head's tilted down, but her eyes are slightly raised, but still below, like the viewer's vision, I feel. And some leaves here that look almost like they're pressed and kind of pressed, like this is a collage. I like it. It was just 75 cents. What a deal. Zodiac Gothic for Cancer. Cancers, take note. This one's by Jean Kimbrough. It's called Twilight Return. I love these scattered through. I wonder if they have all 12. Forecast. Romance, mystical. Beware of travel by twilight. Terror awaits you. These are $125 because you get the book and the horoscope. This woman looks like, what's her name? Sharon Stone to me. I mean, not really, but kind of. Here's some little crosses. Here's a woman spending time in a cemetery. She should probably leave. Oh, Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. Here's our fearsome sea goat. This is a Zodiac Gothic for Capricorns. We have the moon, a car with its lights on and the trunk open, very disturbing, a white negligee, some little lace. I like the hands in front of her face, and I like the brightness of the light, like it's a headlight illuminating her as she seeks help. I am a little upset that we don't get to read the little forecast at the top, but maybe this book was in bad shape. You can see here at the edge of the image, like it's a little more tattered than some of the others. Castle at Glencairns by Jean Vickery. It says, locked in the tower of a Scottish castle, a young girl becomes an unwilling bride in a blood wedding. Love the castle in this one. A drawbridge, and she looks almost possessed here. Lots of white nightgowns, like a lot of white nightgowns. Yeah, nothing else to say. Caroline Jar. A light is on in this mother freaking window. This is the reflection. A castle in Canada. It's like they don't want you to travel, you know. Here we have a woman with red hair and a white flowy dress running away. Check, check, check. Classic. Not technically an easy eye, but it does say easy to see, large type. We don't know if it has non-glare paper though. And here it says, horror lurks in a mist-shrouded castle, and love's dream becomes a nightmare of terror. ... These are excellent. This one is so artistic, and this one is so modern and uncanny, or like, I don't know, this one is very strange to me. And these juxtaposed are interesting. This is Castle of Dark Evil. It says, a horrible game of torment and terror is about to be played in Castle Manor with Marcia as the prize. Something about that wording is creepy. Her hair is a mess. She is worried, and she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles on her candlestick. Then here we have Cat's Prey. Super modern typeface. Super modern cover. I'm not sure yet if I like it, but I do love our castle with the light on. Here is this cat eye. It is watching for sure. A woman in a red dress. We haven't really seen that yet. And shoulder length blonde hair. The legacies of the dead sweeten their death, but what if the dead still live? Good question. Palais Diabolique by Virginia Kaufman. We now know Virginia Kaufman is the real deal because that other book was referencing this as an influence, as a selling point. And here we have The Devil's Mistress, Virginia Kaufman. So this one says, it's a little hard to read. She had learned the deadly secret of the cove. Could she ever forget the memory of its evil? This one says, was he the man of her dreams or the Prince of Darkness? It seems to be from a series. She looks similar, he looks similar, although it's hard to tell. But this house looks real similar. Chateau Chaumont. Terror and a murderer's wrath awaited the young bride at Chateau Chaumont. Child of Satan. It says, had she been chosen to become the devil's companion? So it's a girl, a younger girl, and maybe a doll that's falling from her hand. And the light is on here. Okay. Let's see, do a few more. The death beads, how odd. Okay, let's flip to a random page. Alright. We're back to Easy Eye, larger type, no glare paper. The Mahogany House by June Wetherill. Would a dark and ancient rite of evil claim Ellen Winlock as its sacrifice? Creepy castle, a moon lit man on, I don't know, a dock, or I don't know where he is, and she is watching, shrouded in darkness. Here we have Sign of Virgo, a Zodiac Gothic novel, large type. Maiden of Glory Island. I love this pink color with the blue. So pretty. This little ovular frame with tiny details around it, like a mirror or something. Some sheets blowing in the wind, or maybe curtains. Woman in a white nightgown, which is what you gotta wear. It says, drawn to the dark beauty of the Caribbean, Maggie is thrust into chaotic terror which only her Virgo clear-headedness can avert. I love it. I love that so much. Let's see if we can find like one more. I just want one more Zodiac. There we go. A little spooky. The Summer House. It says Amy came to play a solo piano concert, but death joined in with chords of terror. Amazing. Okay, and then the last one we'll do is this one here by Georgina Ferrand. More mist. I love the red and blue. I love a red and baby blue. We have our scalloped frame. This woman is really spooky looking for some reason. And so is this woman with her white hair blown back and her black dress. She looks evil and powerful if we are to believe and follow the tropes and motifs set before us in the rest of this book. This one comes with a horoscope by Sydney Omar, a zodiac Gothic. It's for Taurus. Forecast. Romantic liaisons dangerous. Beware of innocence. Avoid heights. So, now you know. I'm just going to flip through it really quick for the sounds. So, this has been a video, a little show and tell with the spectral vision of Gothic romance. Here you can see her looking in the mirror. Her face is pretty distorted. I love this little book. And I hope you enjoyed checking it out with me tonight. Thanks so much for being here. I hope you are doing super, super, super well. And if you're not, that's okay too. I will talk to you very soon. And until then, good night, good night,